to Next Week in Wolfeboro. I'm WCTV staff member Adrian, filling in this week. I'm coming to you from my home studio, where we bring your community to view. We say thank you to our friends at the Yum Yum Shop for underwriting Next Week in Wolfeboro. It is through the support of underwriters and donors like you that programs like this are possible on Wolfeboro Community Television. If you would like to underwrite a program for Wolfeboro Community Television, please contact our producers at 569-0219. We also want you to let your friends and family from out of town know they can watch this program on YouTube. Once you are logged in, just search for Next Week in Wolfeboro and you will find our channel. Alright, let's start right out with a report from the Chamber of Commerce. Mrs. DeVries is ready with a report. We're sending it over to you, Mrs. DeVries.
Hi, and welcome to Next Week in Wolfeboro. My name is Mary. I am standing inside the Information Center. We are open 10 to 3, Monday through Saturday. Come down and say hi to Joy or me. We'd love to see you and give you your copy of the community calendar of events, which is this yellow piece right here. But for now, we'll tell you some things that are coming up. Okay, it's Valentine's Day, so give yourself an extra hug. Make a Valentine to give away or give to yourself. Just enjoy it, have some fun today. I hope you can. And what else do we have coming up? Saturday, which is February 15th, is the Progressive Ski Dinner. There are different starting times for that, so if you've already signed up, make sure you check your start time. And if you haven't signed up, give Parks and Rec a call at 569-5639. And on Wednesday the 19th, the Life Ministries Food Pantry will be open next to All Saints Episcopal Church. It's a separate building next to the church on South Main Street. Again, Wednesday the 19th, it will be open from 10 in the morning till 1. Then it closes, and then it will be open from 4 to 6, Wednesday the 19th. Thursday, February 20th, is the DOT, Department of Transportation's public hearing on Route 28 South and including Pickering Corner. So if you want to hear the latest updates directly from Department of Transportation, you'll want to attend this meeting on Thursday, February 20th at 5:30. It starts in the Great Hall at Wolfeboro Town Hall. And on, you know what? I skipped something. I need to back up. Also on Saturday night, so Progressive Ski Dinner, Saturday the 15th, I'm going back to, and then also the Wolfeboro Friends of Music are putting on a live performance on the 15th, 7 in the evening. This one takes place at First Congregational Church, and it is Tapestry, Postcards from France, a full live group for you. You can call Friends of Music 569-2151 for more information, or just show up at the church a little early and you can get your tickets at the door. And I also want to mention that this is the Wolfeboro Friends of Music program for the 25 season. So they have other live performances coming up in the next few months. So we have these here at the Information Center for you as well. And then I'm going to get back on track here, and we talked about Thursday the 20th being the DOT meeting, and we're going to look ahead a little bit to Wolfeboro Winter Carnival, which kicks off on Friday, February 21st. All right, so Wolfeboro Winter Carnival, it's all on at Wolfeboro Parks and Rec 569-5639. I think that's what we have for now. So remember to shop, dine, and have fun in your town. See ya.
Thank you, Mrs. DeVries. Here are some other things we would like to share with you, starting with Friday, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day! The Kingswood High School girls basketball team have an away game versus John Stark at 6 p.m. Go Knights! The Kingswood High School boys basketball team have a home game versus John Stark at 7 p.m. Go Knights! Saturday, February 15th. The Kingswood High School joint girls hockey team have a home game versus Bedford at 5 p.m. Go Night Wolves! The Wolfeboro Friends of Music have a concert featuring the band Postcards from France at the First Congregational Church of Wolfeboro at 7 p.m. Monday, February 17th. Happy President's Day! Tuesday, February 18th. The Kingswood High School boys basketball team have a home game versus Kennett at 6 p.m. Go Knights! The Kingswood High School girls basketball team have an away game versus Kennett at 6 p.m. Go Knights! The Wolfeboro Planning Board will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall, upstairs in the Great Hall, at 7 p.m. If you would like to watch the Planning Board meeting from home, Wolfeboro Community Television will be broadcasting this meeting live on Channel 25 and on the WCTV YouTube channel. Wednesday, February 19th. The Kingswood High School boys hockey team have an away game versus Kearsarge Plymouth at 6:30 p.m. Go Knights! The Wolfeboro Board of Selectmen will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall, upstairs in the Great Hall, at 6:30 p.m. If you would like to watch the Selectmen meeting from home, Wolfeboro Community Television will be broadcasting this meeting live on Channel 25 and the WCTV YouTube channel. The Kingswood High School joint girls hockey team have an away game versus Keene at 8:25 p.m. Go Nightwolves! Thursday, February 20th. There will be a public hearing on the Wolfeboro South Main Street project with the NW0213 at the Wolfeboro Town Hall, upstairs in the Great Hall. Doors open at 5 p.m., but the meeting will officially start off at 6 p.m. If you would like to watch this public hearing from home, Wolfeboro Community Television will be broadcasting this meeting live on Channel 25 and on the WCTV YouTube channel. Okay, let's send it over to Parks and Recreation Department. Tucker Goslin is ready with an update on all things Parks and Rec. We're sending it over to you, Tucker Goslin.
Tucker here, Administrative Assistant, filling in for Lexi this morning with an update on what's going on here at Parks and Rec. So last week we had the Iceland tour presentation. We had some great information on the trip, and if you missed it, no worries. It's been recorded. It can be found on our Facebook page, Wolfeboro Parks and Recreation. Just a reminder that next Monday, February 17th, that our office is going to be closed in observance for President's Day, and there will be no senior bingo. Check our calendar for public skate and stick practice times. That calendar can be found on the Town of Wolfeboro website. Our winter carnival schedule of events is out and will be as follows. Friday, February 21st, we have our Big and Little Air at 5 p.m. and that must be pre-registered on Rec Desk. That can also be found on the Town of Wolfeboro website under the Parks and Recreation page. Saturday, February 22nd, ski races at 11 a.m. Again, must pre-register for that. Saturday, February 22nd is Puzzle Palooza competition at 1 p.m. Again, must pre-register for that. Sunday, February 23rd, cross-country ski races at 9 a.m. Again, must pre-register. Tuesday, February 25th, Winter Carnival Bingo at 12 p.m. All ages are welcome. Wednesday, February 26th, American Legion Skate at 10:30 a.m. Regular skate fees apply. Wednesday, February 26th, Learn to Curl with Lakes Region Curling at 1:30 p.m. Must pre-register on the Lakes Region Curling website. Thursday, February 27th is Disney Trivia at 12 p.m. Again, another pre-register. And Saturday, March 1st is Family Movie Night at 6:30 p.m. at the Great Hall. We will be playing the movie If. Our March Senior Lunch will be Monday, March 17th. It will be on St. Patty's Day, so make sure that you wear green. 2025 ball hockey sign-ups are still underway, so make sure you sign up for those soon. That will be here at the Pop Wheel and Ice and Arts Center, and you can register for those on Rec Desk. The Paint the Ice event is still open for registration, so come paint the ice on April 5th before it is taken out for the season, and that's a $5 registration fee. Sign-ups are still available for the town-wide yard sale and craft fair event on Saturday, May 3rd, so make sure you sign up for that as well on Rec Desk. Keep an eye out for details on the Senior Health and Fitness Fair on May 28th. If you want to be a vendor, please feel free to give us a call at 603-569-5639, extension 191.
Thank you, Tucker Goslin. Joyce Davis is at the Wolfeboro Public Library with an update. We're sending it over to you, Joyce Davis.
So, you're invited to join us in welcoming our new Youth Services Librarian, Jennifer McLeod, on Thursday, February 20th from 10 to 11:30. Community members of all ages are encouraged to stop by the library to say hello. Light refreshments will be served, thanks to the Friends of the Library, and simple crafts will be available for the children. School vacation week this year runs from February 24th through 28th, and we've got you covered. The folks from Wildlife Encounters will present a global tour with live animals on Tuesday, February 25th at 2 o'clock. A wildlife educator will lead the audience on an imaginary safari around the world. Meet live animals whose ancestors lived in a variety of habitats and places on Earth while discovering their amazing adaptations. Please register in advance on our website. This program is made possible by a generous grant from the Nicole Jutras Fund of the New Hampshire Charitable Foundation. We'll be showing the exciting new movie based on the classic Wizard of Oz on Wednesday, February 26th at 1 o'clock. It's rated PG and it's nominated for 10 Academy Awards. And join us for a Susabration on Thursday, February 27th from 10 to 11:30 in our Bradley Room. We'll be celebrating the upcoming birthday of the beloved children's author, Dr. Seuss, with a drop-in program full of fun Seuss-themed activities for parents and children to do together. Activities will be mostly self-guided, but Youth Services Librarian Jennifer will be on hand to join in the fun and offer help if needed. Join Cornerstone VNA at their next Caregiver Cafe to support Wolfeboro area family caregivers on Thursday, February 27th from 1 to 2 in our Bradley Room. If you're a family caregiver, you're encouraged to stop by for an afternoon of support, education, and conversation. No registration is required. Our next second Tuesday book discussion will take place on March 11th at 1 o'clock. We'll be discussing The Plot by Jean Korelitz. It's a suspenseful literary thriller about an arrogant and struggling author who steals a brilliant plot idea from one of his deceased students. Copies are now available. The Lakes Region Genealogy Interest Group is conducting a series of genealogy skills classes every first Wednesday from 10:30 to noon. Learn the latest genealogy updates plus tools and tricks. No need to register, just drop in. And every Wednesday, Beth from the Lakes Region Genealogy Interest Group will provide one-on-one help with genealogy research in our Thayer Local History Room from 10 to 3. Visit our website for more information on setting up an appointment with Beth. Our IT coordinator, Mike, hosts Tech Tuesdays every week from 10 to 4 to offer one-on-one tech help. Whether you're having issues with your iPhone or Android or have software questions, Mike will work with you to solve your problems. Beginning Thursday, February 13th and running through Thursday, April 10th, IRS-trained AARP volunteers will be on hand to help you prepare and file your 2024 tax return. Appointments are necessary. Please call us at 569-2428 to set up an appointment. On Tuesday, February 25th at 6 o'clock, Dan Coons will present Lions and Leopards and Hippos, Oh My! He'll talk about his trip with his wife and friends to East Africa to go on safari, with an added bonus of climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. The trip turns into a hiking adventure to the roof of Africa with a warm-up in Nairobi and several Kenyan national parks to see the Big Five. If you're a fan of science fiction and fantasy, consider joining our new sci-fi and fantasy book club hosted by London Summers. Our next discussion will take place on Tuesday, March 4th at 6 p.m. They'll be discussing A Canticle for Leibowitz by Walter Miller. Copies are now available. And don't forget, if you're looking for something to do that's fun and free with no commitment, we have drop-in cribbage Mondays at 1, Mahjong Thursdays at 1, and Scrabble Fridays at 10:30. They're open to all.
Thank you, Joyce Davis. Father Cole and Deacon Chris are at St. Katherine Drexel Catholic Church with a report. We're sending it over to you, Father Cole and Deacon Chris.
Father Bob Cole and Deacon Chris Connolly, once again, thank you for all you do for the community and for inviting us to be part of your program this week at St. Katherine Drexel. And like all of us, we're trying to get through the month of February with the storms, last Sunday I encouraged everybody to come to the Saturday 4 o'clock Mass, and they did. They really did. And Sunday, of course, we had the storm itself, and just a few people made it, but a lot of people came on Saturday, so I was very grateful that people took my advice on that. And we want people to be safe. It's so important that we be safe and look after each other. So this week now, we've just had the Feast of Our Lady of Lourdes, and Deacon Chris is going to speak about that in just a minute. But this weekend now is going to be what we call Deacons Weekend. Once a month, the deacons preach. And so this Saturday at 4 o'clock, it'll be Deacon Rick Hilton will be the homilist. And then we'll have Deacon Chris for the 8:30 and the 10:30. What's the gospel going to be?
It's a Sermon on the Plain.
Sermon on the
The
Plain.
Beatitudes, yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
So the Sermon on the Mount is Matthew's gospel, and the Sermon on the Plain is
Sermon on
Luke.
the Plain, yeah.
And we're in the year of St. Luke now. We have a cycle where we focus on the different evangelists. So I look forward to hearing you
Well, thanks, Father.
for the sermon on
I'll pray.
the Plain, just the opposite of Sermon on the Mount. And regular weekend religious education, confessions at 3 o'clock on Saturday. We're having a parish council meeting at noon on Sunday, and we have a new parish council president, Sharon Norby. We had Jim and Carol O'Rourke just passed it on. They did a wonderful job leading the council, and now we pass it on to Sharon Norby. And we also have a new finance chair, James Sluss, after many years, has passed the baton to Ryan Marin. And Ryan is a CPA in Wolfeboro and very qualified, and a young fellow with a wife and 4 kids, so we look forward to that. And the ladies of St. Katherine Drexel, we lost tragically Martha Horton as our leader, and she had some type of a stroke and died very quickly. But 3 ladies have come forward to take leadership of the ladies of St. Katherine Drexel. Stephanie Ledoux, who's new to the parish and lives in Tuftonboro, and her husband's name is Bert, and they have a son who's a seminarian in Rome at the North American College, and he'll visit us this summer. And Dawn Rhoda has also stepped forward to help, so we're delighted to have Dawn involved. And Marie, how do I say her last name? Marie?
Is it Kaplinsky? Yeah.
No, it's an Italian name. Forgive me, I can't remember her last name. But so the 3 ladies have stepped forward to take leadership. So we're very grateful. We're very grateful for that. So why don't you tell us about, you've been to Lourdes, why don't you speak about it?
I've been to Lourdes about, well, it's been about 8 years, and I plan on, and I would like to go again, because it's a very holy place to visit. When I was there the first time, I went to 12 masses, and I went in the baths, where they talk about the baths of Lourdes, the healing powers of the water. I went in the baths 3 times.
How do you get in the water? How do they do that?
There's a team there, and they help you, and you have kind of a shroud on, and they lower you back, and then you come right out. So it's fast. And Lourdes is nice. It was 1858. Today is the feast day of Our Lady of Lourdes. And when Our Lady, Blessed Mother, identified herself, Saint Bernadette Sobrios, she asked what her name was. And she didn't tell her for a long time. And then she told her, Yo soy la Inmaculada Concepcion. I am the Immaculate Conception. It just, the doctrine was always there. It was a tradition of the faithful, and the Pope made a declaration for like 4 years earlier, where she was formally known as the Immaculate Conception. So that was a powerful thing
Yeah,
to be there.
yeah, and 6 million people visit every year.
6 million, a lot of pilgrims.
So what was it like when with the crowds and whatnot?
The crowds, there's a lot of people. A lot of people go. There's a candlelight ceremony. There's masses. When I was there were Vatican Swiss Guard there, and one time we went in the baths as a group, and then one time I went in by myself. I went down early, and 2 guys were pushing me in the wheelchair. If you're in a wheelchair, you get to go first. So anyway, as I go, who are you guys? And one said, I'm Father so-and-so, and the other said, I'm Father so-and-so. I said, well, come with me, you can help me, we'll all go in the baths. So we went up that time,
Yeah,
me and the 2 priests.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I hope you hear good news and you can go
yeah,
again.
I hope to go again and soon.
Yeah, because sometimes there are physical cures, but there's always spiritual
Always,
cures.
yeah.
Where your faith is strengthened and forgiveness and healing, and so it's really a wonderful experience when lives are transformed. What can be better than that?
There's always a spiritual healing.
Right.
Sometimes a physical healing. I mean, there have been known miracles there. There are at least 70 since the Time Awards.
Yeah,
But there's hundreds and hundreds of people that say they're well.
yeah, yeah.
So that's good.
My mind has come back as Marie Mazzio.
Oh,
Marie Mazzio.
Marie Mazzio. Yeah.
Yes, so Don Rhoda, Marie Mazzio, and Stephanie Ledoux are
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah.
leaders of the Ladies of St. Katherine Drexel. So we're excited about those who are in the RCIA. They're calling it now instead of the rite of Christian initiation, they're calling it the order of Christian initiation. Those are people who are preparing for the Easter sacraments. So once we get into March, we're going to have Ash Wednesday, and we'll start the 40 days of Lent and get ready for Holy Week. So a lot is coming up, but we got to get through February. We are delighted for Gunstock, for the fresh, fluffy snow. We're delighted for the snowmobilers, the cross-country skiers. This is good for our people. It's good for the New Hampshire economy. And so we thank God for the gift of snow. I used to be with a pastor who said, pray for snow.
Pray for snow.
Yeah, pray for snow. All right, thanks so much for having us on. Come and visit. The door is open. We'd love to have you.
Thank you, Father Cole and Deacon Chris, and thank you for tuning in to our weekly program. Remember, there's always something to do in and around Wolfeboro. If you would like to add an event to our program, please contact Wolfeboro Community Television Station at 569-0219 or send an email to wctv25@gmail.com. We hope to see you out and about, and we look forward to seeing you next week. With clear eyes and full hearts, I'm Adrian Champagne from Wolfeboro Community Television, bringing your community to view.